Welcome to The Unlikely Show. This is Season 1, An Improbable Family, Episode 3, Beware Demon Squirrels Bearing Gifts. Last time on The Unlikely Show...
I don't think in loving memory means romance.
And now, Season 1, Episode 3.
Part 1, Mara. Mara knew right away she was going to regret it, but despite her better judgment, she knocked on Malex's door.
Mara, what are you doing here?
Hi, Linus. It's good to see you too. Thanks for asking. I'm here to talk to Malex. Is he home?
Yeah, he's here. Good luck getting anything out of him, though. He's being even less fun than usual. Come on in.
By the way, how did you open the door without any limbs?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Mara followed Linus into the house and down the hall to the living room. She immediately saw that Linus had not been exaggerating. Malex did not appear to be doing well.
Malex, did that cheer you up?
Yes, Snufflefungus, thank you.
Would you like me to play you another song?
No, thank you, Snufflefungus. We've had quite enough marching drum solos for one day.
Okay.
Malex, what's the matter?
Well, why do you ask?
You're lying on the floor.
Oh, am I?
Face it, Malex. You've got the depressionitis. You're down in the mouth. You've got the morbs. Your dumps are the lowest.
We get it, Linus. Listen, Malex, I know you've had a rough go of it lately. And honestly, finding out that we might be siblings has got me pretty rattled too. But you're resilient. You'll bounce back from this.
Oh!
That's a critical house alarm. Linus, status report.
Part 2, Linus. A familiar sense of dread ran down Linus's spine. Or at least it would have done if he had anything resembling a spine to begin with. Being an artificial intelligence, it only took Linus a moment to check the house alarm system. It's the squirrel alarm! One of the 9 riding squirrels has breached the security perimeter.
Oh no!
Lock it down! Lock the house down now!
I'm on it!
I'm gonna secure all the entrances from the lab.
Linus finished checking the blast doors. Then he checked them again. Okay, I think we're secure.
Now what?
We just wait. Hopefully it was just passing by.
What if it wants something from you?
Well, then we'd just wait longer. It should lose interest eventually.
Linus was experiencing whiplash. First, Malex was acting depressed, and now he was being optimistic bordering on mania. One of the 9 riding squirrels just losing interest? That was hardly likely. He readied a scathing retort, but bit his tongue at the last second. The situation demanded a level head, and of their whole group, Linus definitely considered himself the most sensible. The riding squirrels unsettled Linus in a way unlike anything else he had ever experienced. He wasn't sure why, although it wasn't for any lack of unsettling things about the riding squirrels. On the contrary, there were too many unsettling things about the riding squirrels. No one cursed trait stood out from the rest. The net effect was disorienting.
Well, since we're just waiting, Malex, do you want to talk about what's going on with you right now?
I'm honestly okay. I've just been thinking about all those years I lost. Linus and I were just running a quick errand off-planet, and suddenly blackness. We must have been ambushed, but I still don't know why, how, or by whom. That's all I remember. Over 6 years of my life, gone.
Yeah.
It makes you think about how temporary everything is.
Well, maybe now isn't the time, but I figured we could get some answers about actually being, siblings.
Is this a DNA sibling test kit?
Yeah, it's just a cheap mail-in kit with a couple of cheek swabs.
That's a great idea. Give me one of those swabs. I want answers too.
Honestly, the whole thing has brought back some pretty unpleasant memories of my childhood, and I can't see how I can put the past behind me unless I know the truth.
I'm back from securing the lab. Look who helped me finish locking up.
It's me, Little Red Riding Squirrel!
Another shudder ran down Linus's spine. Curse that demon squirrel.
Part 3, Malex. As Little Red Riding Squirrel pranced around the corner and into Malex's view, a wave of visceral horror mixed with unpleasant memories flooded him. He screamed internally. He also screamed externally. Ah! Thank you for inviting me into your home!
You're not invited. Get out.
Linus, please. He means us no harm.
What do you want from us?
I'm just here to have a conversation with Malex. But Mara, since you're here, I have gifts for you both as well. I don't want to talk, and we don't want your gifts. Please, I'm just not up for these shenanigans today. Oh, what is this I see? Are you holding a DNA sibling test kit? Yes.
It's none of your business.
Why are you testing your DNA? It's obvious from your fragrant odor that you are brother and sister.
That's what I said.
And when were you going to mention this? It never came up.
I've also known the whole time, just in case anyone was keeping track.
Okay, you've talked to us, and you've given us the gift of nausea. Now can you leave? Not yet, Malex. You must go on a quest. What? No, I'm not doing anything for you. Just one little quest. Barely an errand. For old time's sake. No, 1,000 times no. I'm tired, and I refuse to be a pawn in your deranged schemes ever again. Rude!
It's not your fault, Little Red Riding Squirrel. Malex hasn't been feeling himself lately.
Also, it's definitely your fault, because you're horrible. No offense.
We've all been through a lot, Little Red Riding Squirrel. Can you please just leave us alone?
If only you understood what you were asking. I've seen more ages and witnessed more suffering than you can possibly imagine. For a moment, Malex saw an unfathomable depth and uncountable millennia in the creature's eyes. It was uncanny. Malex, I will not force your hand, but I will warn you. A storm is coming for you, and you will rise to meet it because you have no choice. You cannot deny who you are.
It's a shame your voice is so high-pitched. Honestly, that could have come off as pretty dramatic if you didn't sound so silly.
And now it's time for the gifts. Little Red Riding Squirrel opened his basket and pulled a very small package from it. The package was gift-wrapped with silver paper and tied with a little bow. It was a very small cube, less than 2 inches wide. This one is for you, Malex. Malex took the package. Thanks. You're welcome. Just don't open it yet. Oh, what is it? That is a box of physical and emotional pain. When you open it, your body and soul will be immersed in overwhelming agony for 5 hours. Oh, gee, you shouldn't have. It really is quite exquisite. I had it handcrafted just for you. Malex eyed the tiny box warily. I'll just set this over here and maybe never touch it ever again. Little Red Riding Squirrel turned his beady eyes to Mara and pulled another package out of his basket. And now, my dear, a gift for you.
Oh no, please no.
Don't you want to know why you're the only human with telepathic powers? Little Red Riding Squirrel held the package out to Mara. Mara hesitated, then tentatively took it.
I do want answers.
When the time is right, if you decide to open that package, you will receive none of the answers you seek.
What?
Inside that box is the silence you've yearned for. If you open that box, you will lose your telepathic powers forever and be just like any other human. Mara stared at the package in her hands, which had begun to subtly quiver.
Wow, I don't know what to think.
Don't do it. It's a monkey's paw.
But he's right. Telepathy is such a curse.
You don't know this demon squirrel like I do. Even if he offers something that seems desirable, the cost is always too high. Little Red Riding Squirrel beamed up at them.
Mr. Riding Squirrel, do Linus and I get presents too?
Dearest Fluffball, I have nothing for you or for your laptop friend. My gifts are reserved for those who need a transformation to become complete.
Don't I need a transformation?
No, child, you are perfect.
What about Linus?
Linus is beyond hope.
Hey!
Okay, Little Red Riding Squirrel, this has been quite a visit. I'm sure you have lots of other cursed errands to run, so we won't keep you. Oh my, look at the time! I must go. Keep an eye out for that storm, Malex, and tell it I said hi. A bing!
Did he just disappear into thin air?
Yeah, he does that occasionally.
Why did you think blast doors would keep him out?
Wait, the lockdown was supposed to keep Little Red Riding Squirrel out? That was never going to work.
I'm perfect. That stupid squirrel doesn't know anything.
Let's get that DNA test sent over as soon as possible. I really want to know what's going on.
Yeah, me too.
Thanks for watching this episode of The Unlikely Show, a production of Mark Libro's Entertainment. If you'd prefer to listen to the show, you can find the podcast version of The Unlikely Show on the web at unlikely.show, on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. If you're enjoying the show, share it with a friend. And once you've done that, please hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you think in the comments below. This really helps our show reach more people and makes a big difference in the long-term sustainability of our production. This show would not be possible without our community of embers and the generous support of our patrons who love what we create and financially contribute to supporting the show. to learn more. And to join our community, check out unlikely.show/join. Speaking of which, here's a shout out to our gold tier supporters for this episode. Huge thanks to LadyShadowMage and Flying Dutchman 67. You too can support this production with pledges starting at just $1 per month. To learn how you can pledge and receive some fun rewards, please visit unlikely.show/join. God bless and have a great day.
I'm on it.
I'm going to secure all the
No, try that one again.
You didn't want me to do the Paw
Watching
Patrol?
too much Paw
I'm on
Patrol, I was
it. Yeah.
Oh no!
Whoa.
That reverberated.
Yeah,
sorry,
that was bad.
sorry.
We're still waiting for that one to stop.